Yo, what's up, guys? Carter today on my YouTube video, and I got you the Viego kind of like silver to diamond guide. As per usual, I just have to say it every time I do this video or like these videos. I'm not actually playing in silver to diamond. It's just that the same things I apply in my games in higher elo, you can apply in yours, and if anything, you can actually abuse lower elo players more because they make a lot more mistakes. High elo players also make mistakes too, but it's less frequent. But sometimes maybe not. But lower elo players, if you apply these things, you will be able to pretty much speed through the ladder if you do execute it well and you play very good league. And I think, to me, the best thing to do from that elo is to copy what high elo players do. And other than that, like, just playing mechanically well, which is the only way to train that is by actually training your hands, which is fighting enemy champions and just being better mechanically. As for runes, there is one rune you should pretty much take every game. There's no real arguments, I would say. I think it's by far the best. It's not worth to take Hail Blades. It's not worth to take PTA. You should always go Conqueror. Should always go Triumph. Should always go Alacrity. And you can go Coup or Last Stand. Actually, for Viego, the one person I like to watch is 113. It's a EU player. He likes to go Last Stand. But to me, Coup is just better. But of course, you can go either or. Just never take Cut Down. Cut Down is probably the worst thing you can take. You just might as well take Coup if you want to take Cut Down. It just makes sense for a champ like Viego. You were playing for the resets, the executes. Last Stand's like fun because sometimes you might get low and you might ult at the end of the fight, so it could be very competitive. So let's do one of these. Secondary, the most consistent runes you can take, because Viego's a very early game kind of power champion. You want to play for invades, and you want to have your smart on lower CD, and you just want to like keep pushing and pressuring the game. Cosmic Insight has a lot of value on this champ, a lot of value. And then with that, you take free boots or you can take cashback, whichever one you like more. If you like to buy tier 1 boots early, be my guest. Have fun. As for your secondary or your shards, you want to take attack speed shard always. You auto a lot. You want to weave in a lot of autos in between your abilities. And then you want to take adaptive force always. Do not take these other ones. They're not good on Viego. You need the AD, otherwise you do no damage. And you want to go flat health or you want to go tenacity shard. I'm not a believer of health scaling, as being level 18 is very far late into the game. It's like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. While 65 HP flat helps you with your early game clear. You're able to take a lot more fights more freely because you have the full flat HP. And yeah, you might lose on like 10, 20, 30 HP at like level 10. Like, who cares? 30 HP shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter too much. You can also take Tenacity Shard if they have 3 to 4 plus forms of CC with some slows. Sorry, I'm like kind of slurring my words. You can take this shard if they have 3 to 4 plus forms of CC. Sorry. I'm very tired, okay? My bad. That might just random thing. I've been on like 4 or 5 hours sleep for 4 weeks right now, like literally. So it's been pretty bad at times. And I'm kind of at the end of my day. Random thing. Either way, I like taking these two always. There's no other good rune to take on a champion, in my opinion. These are the most consistent runes, and you want consistency when you play Viego, because the only thing that really matters when you get loaded into the game is winning your fights. Like, honestly, you can do any build, any rune. As long as you win your fights, that's all that matters, because this champion, it's honestly all preference, like your setup. It's just the in-game gameplay matters more. Some champions, the runes matter a bit more, specifically, depending on team comps and just how you want to play. But for this champion, you just want to go Conqueror. Items. So there's only 2 good first items you can do on this champion. Everything else is trash, in my opinion. You either go Triforce or Kraken Slayer. Am I blind? Kaido might be blind. Let's just click this. Like, these are the only good first 2 items on Viego. Why? They are the strongest for what the champion wants to do. going Bork. I mean, Bork is like a budget Kraken in the early game, in my opinion. It like scales well into the game, but you want more early game power because you're an early mid game champion. You only get to late game if you win the early mid game really hard. You're not like a scaling champion just playing even or behind. You want to be ahead. So these items basically allow you to play ahead. This item is very good for skirmishing, fighting. So is Kraken, but Kraken's raw damage strength is insane. It's the highest damage you can ask for as Viego. And with that, there's two ways to build on this champion. Okay? The first way to build is to play crit. So you want to go Collector. And then two main items you really need to think about when playing this champion is Serpents and Mortal. Why? Because the only way you don't get a reset is either because of shielding or healing. Okay? So these two items are the most important items to buy on this champion. If you have to prioritize these two over Collector, you should always do it. But Collector is very good on this champion because you're playing for a reset. But these items matter more than Collector. And Collector is very good in pretty much majority of your games. Okay? And then you want to round out your builds with items like Shield Bow and Infinity Edge. This is what your build should look like. So let's say you play Kraken. It would be like Kraken, Collector, Mortal, whatever, this, right? Some games it might just be Kraken into Serpents, Mortal, Shield Bow, IE. Fine. Some games it might be full Glass Cannon. This is just how you want to build Viego. You build what is good versus enemy team. So you must every game you must think about, do you need Serpents and Mortal? If you do, prioritize them. Otherwise, build a Collector. You can also build it. You can build all three if you want. It's completely fine. And then you want to look for Shield Bow, IE later on towards the game. And you also want to think about buying Guardian's Angel, which is also very good on Viego. And you can do this build with either first item. Another build you can do with this champion is a kind of a bruiser type build. It's actually more ideal to do it with Kraken because, I mean, otherwise you're going to have like no damage if you do it with Triforce. What you're going to do Kraken, Starlit Sky, and you're going to build a Titanic. This has a lot of damage in early game. It gives you HP and survivability to be able to play fights. And it gives you even more damage after your Titanic. And then afterwards, you want to build items like Death Dance, Maw. You can go Endless Hunger if you want. Guardian's Angel is also a good reminder to buy towards later on in the game. You can also buy Mortal with this build. I mean, you don't buy any like pen, so you can buy Mortal randomly after your core. Sometimes your build will look like this. You can do something like that, you know. Completely fun. But this is your three core items. Okay? This is a pretty fun build to do if you just like being a lot tankier. I do suggest you do this build if you're uncomfortable playing a lot more Glass Cannon, a lot more like higher damage potential, but you're really easy to kill. But yeah, I think this build is very nice to do. It is pretty flexible, and your damage item will just be Mortal, or you're playing off your Kraken Titanic. And you're kind of just playing in and out of the fights with a Q&E and playing for a reset with your team. That's pretty much it. By the way, these are the only two builds you only need on this champion. Nothing else is really that insane on this champ. You know, you could go like Collector Rush into like LDR and buy IE. That's like cool and all, but if you want to learn how to play Viego really well and just have more consistency with the way you want to play early to mid game, and then, you know, just winning your fights, you always want to build Kraken or Triforce first item. Okay, let's get into the video. Hey guys, so if you guys didn't know, I have 3 channels, and every channel has their specific purpose for the viewer. The main channel, as you see here, is our channel where it will have all your, you know, tier lists, you know, jungle tier lists, and it will have educational guides, you know, on every champion, and I will have some gameplay for specifically Kindred, Kha'Zix, maybe Graves. You know, champions are mostly, you know, more watched on this channel. And then I have other channels that will have different uses. So we have Kaido Jungle Coaching, which is actually a channel where I'll be posting every single coaching session, every single like kind of VOD review, and sometimes I'll be VOD reviewing people high on the ladder, whether it's in EU West, Korea, North America. If they're very good players, it'll be using good strats that you guys can use yourselves in your elo. I will be dissecting them and helping you guys learn what they do different. And then now we have a third channel, which is going to be in the works. Right now it was a VOD channel, but I'm going to swap it into a very educational gameplay channel. I'll have a lot of different kind of video concepts that will be uploaded here. Well, I'll be uploading a lot of you know, silver to diamond series. It's not actually played in those elos. It's going to be played in diamond master, because I'm going to be ranking up accounts. But basically, just to show you what you should be doing, what you should be focusing on while playing specific champions, and what, like, how to learn them. And then, you know, other challenges would be like Nuzlocke. Some will be, you know, fill to challenger, firewall to challenger. We're going to do that eventually on this channel. So, you know, give it a follow, give every channel a follow. If you guys want specific type of content, you know, every channel should be able to, you know, help you out in some type of way. Either way, thanks for watching like usual. Thanks for the support, and let's get on with the video. Yo, what's up, guys? So let's get into this Viego VOD review. This is, I think, challenger game or so. I think. I mean, I was playing on my main. All these Viego games I'm gonna be posting throughout the main channel and the silver diamond series. So we're gonna do it in a very VOD review kind of style, the way I would do my Patreon VOD reviews. So let's get into the video. Let me pause here. So yeah, my matchup is pretty chill. Thing is, Jace is able to easily poke me out. This is when Jace was very broken, by the way. This was pre-nerf Jace. So champion did do a lot of damage. But their comp, I mean, I just had to play it slow. Let my Singe, Sivir, Gwen kind of do their job, and I just play for the reset pretty much. And I'm just playing to like just make space for my team as much as possible and only commit when I know it's free. A lot of time on Viego, you should only do that. But other times you can also just like send it, and then like, you know, things will work out because of your comp. In this kind of game, it's not like that. Let's say if you had a Galio on your team, you can like hard commit. So, you know, we're just full clearing. We're full clearing to bot. I mean, I don't think you should ever path to Singe lane. There's no need. And also, Viego clears fast enough to where you're able to full clear to even to the side where maybe there might not be 100% of play. So you can always go to the other crab anytime you want. We see mid laners though, but I mean, ganking at Victor here is very unreliable, I would say. I think the chances of me getting a kill here, it's not real. So I'm just going to keep clearing. But I will pay attention around mid. If my mid laner gets ganked, it should be from top side, because he does have a ward from Raptors, unless he somehow dodges it, which I doubt it. It's actually placed pretty well. So we're just full clearing. And you can see here that Jace ends up ganking mid, which is actually very bad for his game, because now I'm actually up a full camp on him on tempo. And he is actually just wasting time, and he's playing a full clear type of champion. And here we actually end up killing the Jace. So we get him for free, and I grab his body. And because this was like pre-nerf Jace, I'm able to actually just take his camps. You should always try to take at least one camp that they didn't do. And if you can take two, that's always good. The third one should be pretty hard to do if, you know, their team can easily defend it. So I do two, just because I know I can do it in time. Viego clears camps very fast. This is why this champion is very good if played very aggressive. And we end up getting two camps, which is very good for our game. And you see how we can't play for a third one just because, you know, he can easily get covered. And it's just better to play on the Victor mid here, because as you can see here, this guy is in very rough spots. I mean, pretty much trolling. We take another kill. Maybe we could have let the Gwen have it. I think it's a bit too greedy for us to take it. But yeah, Jace here can only go towards my bot side and play for bot crab. Otherwise, he's playing for his top camp respawn. We see Jace here on the bot crab, and I'm asking my team, can we cover this? Because, you know, if they waste any time of his, then that means I can actually play for his Gromp. But if he doesn't play for my bot side, I will not play for it, because I don't actually do it in time. It might actually be bad for my tempo, and actually it's not as worth, because if you think about it, if I play for his Gromp, and maybe I can lose my Raptors off it and such. But, you know, what I can do here is I play for my Krugs, I play for my Raptors, I have level lead, and then I can play for his Raptor respawn. And I'll have 6 very early this game. Because I'm already very strong, and I already have a better base than he does, that means, you know, I can play very aggressive. Okay, let's just skip through the clear. Jace does play top, and I see that, and I want to play straight for his Raptors. I want my team to come too, because, you know, it's a free play. They end up warding it, and it's okay. I still will think about Dragon now, even though my bot camps are up, because it's hard for Jace to re-enter his bot side. Let's see what I do here. I feel like I would do Drake here most times, yeah. I guess we have bot pro, we have mid pro, and Jace cannot really walk into bot side right now. I mean, he has to do his Krugs. And if they walk into us, you know, with their mid being pushed in, you know, our Gwen's a lot stronger in the fight, and also we got ball push, and we do this pretty fast. You know, Jace doesn't have sums from earlier, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we do a quick Drake, and you can see like the strength of Viego is that you clear super fast. This is why on this champion you want to. It's like keep winning champion. Keep winning champion means like you actually want to just like keep winning your fights, keep winning your camp leads, and you will just snowball off it because that's just how the champion works. Like when you start losing on this champion, you will start doing less damage to camps, start doing less damage to champions, and then you can't play the game. You just can't play the game. I mean, here we're 6 very early. I mean, we're 6 at 6 minutes, which is 30 seconds to a minute faster than the average jungler. We see a bot play happening. I mean, we know Jace is going to be bot side, so this is very obvious. That's why I'm very aware that this can happen. Kind of lucky that I don't get the kill there. Probably could play that a lot better. To where I actually can kill maybe 3 of them. Jace ended up trolling. Yeah, I could have played this a lot better. That was actually like ugly of me. That's okay. We ended up getting 2 kills, which is fun. We also have Kraken. So when you're this close to an item, let's say to Kraken or Triforce, what you want to think about is like the next thing you want to play for. So is there any invade you can play for? Not really. I mean, there's a Raptor invade, but I'm going to be pretty late to it if I do my whole top side. Okay, and then there's a red buff invade in 1 minute. And so is Grubs are up in 1 minute. One thing you can do here is think about how many camps do I need for my first item? Because can I farm for my first item base? So what I'm thinking here is I'm probably going to do 3 camps, base insta, and then look for something to play for. So let's see what I do. Okay, well, like, these guys are just, like, fighting here. Which is not good for the Jace. I mean, this is really bad for the Jace. Because, look. He would lose this, and now he's forced into bot side where there's no objective to play for other than to dive my server, you know? Like, I will be earning grubs, and I already took his top camp. So he can have my bot camp, so I don't mind. Like, him diving the server, it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, we kill a Jax here. We push out this wave. Push out this wave is good. I mean, we can deny our cannon wave from the Jax, and we can't really like freeze the wave, so we might as well take it. And we do the grubs here, and we exit our red. You could probably look to recall here, and open up your top side again. But I think, what was I thinking here? Because honestly, that would have been better. It looks like I actually overstay on the map. I think I should have based right after grubs, like for sure, 100%. I think staying was like pretty troll. This play could have happened even if I based. I just walk top. Yeah, I thought he was gonna flip him. Okay, probably unnecessary ults. Now we're doing some camps again. The only reason why I did this camp because it's the furthest camp on the map. So I just do it real quick and then I just base and then I open up on any side I want. By Kraken, Collector. Probably could have based sooner. These games, I play only Kraken Collector. I mean, I just like playing the build a lot. I mean, you can play any build you want in Viego. It's complete preference. Of course, some builds are better than others in certain games. But honestly, at the end of the day, you just play whatever you want. Like really, like this Viego champ, like as long as you're winning the fights, all that matters. If you're comfortable playing with less HP, then play with less HP. Play this build. And now we're pulling the Drake. We get the dragon. And we don't have ult, so it's like hard for us to really secure a kill because, you know, we don't really have like extra damage after our QW combo. Sucks we couldn't get the buff there. I mean, I lose all on camps, but I get a dragon, which is very good for me. I'm just trying to stick around and see if there's any play anywhere on the map. I'm trying to see. I feel like here I had a feeling that, you know, I think they know I'm here. I mean, I see Swain showing here too. It's, well, I burn a lot of people's time there because now Swain loses a ball width for this. And I don't lose anything. I mean, I already got what I wanted. I'm trying to find some action because, like, my champion, like, wants volatility. Like, I want to fight. Okay. 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 Play for his camps. We get out. Take the gates. We do Krogs. And probably look to recall. Then we have Collector soon. Damn, I'm 50 gold off. I think I base right away, no? Yeah, I do base right away. I just get my Collector. I mean, it sucks. I was off some gold. And we just open up bot side. Just find whatever we can. I mean, we're very fast on the map, so we can, like, always just look around, pressure, see if anything can happen. Here I'm pinging to gank because we have Bard ult, and this guy just flashed earlier, Reds. So this guy should be a free kill. Yeah, I mean, the Collector is so OP on this champ, like, seriously. Now we just farm. And we farm because there's no actual active play that we can make. So we play to farm for camps, which is also an objective too, but you also like really want to fight when you can. And we just play outs because like there's not much more we can do. And I'm not basing. 1200 gold is not like valid for me to base. So I'm just playing to, you know, mess with tempo. I noticed earlier that this guy used E to push the wave. You can see right here. This is why I went for this play. So I was clearing my camps reds. This guy was here. So, you know, that's how this happened. Let me take the tower. Not bad. So you can see, like, you don't always need to full clear your camps. If you think something can be manifested, which you can do a lot of the time, you can force the play. But Merc Reds here, because it's good into Swain, Rakan, Victor. Here I just don't take the fight because I'm down numbers. I'm picking that I want to fight. I think I'm asking my Singe to play the game here. Because he has TP. We shouldn't get this Drake for free. I end up getting out of there by the skin of my teeth. Very lucky, I would say. Yeah, maybe like Singe, like I don't know why my Singe is not grouping. Like he's playing for himself when he should play for the team. This play is very free. It's very like he can carry this fight himself. I think here I shouldn't need to W flash right away. Okay, let's go back before I watch the whole fight. So the only mistake I made here is I should not flash. I should just W. Let my Gwen just hit him. I W, I let my Gwen hit him, and I only flash over when the kill is like he's pretty much like one shot if I flash over, so I can grab his body insta so I don't die. Because I'm very squishy. I'm always playing for a reset. Like me dying here is very bad because I can definitely grab this reset, play for another kill, and then I get another reset, and then another reset, and another reset, and then everyone dies, you know? So like I should play more for myself there. So that's something for you guys to keep in mind. Run straight to the dragon here. Because one, our comp can get outskilled pretty easily this game. And to me, their champions aren't that super insane at fighting. Like, they also use a lot the last fight. I'm playing this very slow. I'm just playing hit front to back. We get the Rakan resets. Get the Jace. Do a little mind game thinking I will go for the Swain, which I won't. And boom, we get kills. We do Drake. Yeah. Now what I do, I just farm. There's nothing to do, I just farm. You can base for components, sure. But I don't have full Last Whisper, so I don't feel like basing. I don't feel the need to base, so I stay on the map. I think this Herald pull is troll. I mean, I shouldn't pull it. They get it, because our team's tempo is shit. I find base for a full mortal reminder, and I look to group. I'm not going to farm too much anymore. I mean, I'll do crabs, but like I won't like straight up go to my jungle. Honestly, my team can farm that. I just want to look for silent plays, you know, people who are like pushing side too much. I mean, I look for a pick, you know. And then what else? Guess my Gwen makes a solo play, gets a kill on Jax, dies to Jace. He flashed. Okay. We get out again. That guy's dead. Okay. Now I'm playing for a silent pick here because they can't do Baron. So you see how like I don't really like bother farming if I can always make a silent play. Really want to play for Dragon, you know. So I'm always pressuring. A lot of people with their camps being up here, they would like farm, but like if you die, you can't farm. So because I didn't die, I was allowed to farm my camps. Here we're playing the seesaw. I mean, like we have top lane pushing and ball lane pushing. So like they have to respawn eventually, right? It's like really bad for them to stay. Victor flash. Trying to see if I can get in there. Swain was blocking, so I can't. I like to pull Dragon. We get Soul. And you know, our Solons did a very good job there. I mean, we played the seesaw pretty well. We pulled pressure back and forth. You see how like I have all my camps up? A lot of drones will farm the camps here. No, do not. Play for pressure. Play like there's no point to farm here. If we're gonna get more items, it's gonna be because you want to fight, not because you're farming. Also, of course, there's nothing to play for, but my champion wants to find a skirmish, so I'm looking for a pick. I should buffer my ult there. Flash Ard. Got pretty lucky here, I would say. Yeah, I'm living. I think my Gwen kills everyone in the back line. And yeah, that's pretty much the game, I think. Boom. Quadro kill. And that's it. That's the game. Let's go into the next game. Okay. So, this was a full challenger game. I can tell you most of the players in this lobby. This is Viper. One of the Zoe players, forgot who. This is our pro player, I know for sure. Pro player, this guy's guy called Always on the NA ladder. This is just like some coin player, like he's playing Lulu for the boys. And this is someone. This is someone, I think, and this is a random. Okay, so it's pretty much like a GM chat lobby. It's like some challenger players, there's like 5-6 challenger players, and the rest are like just the noobs. Yeah, let's get into the game. Yeah, we're all picking the Lulu. Okay. So level 1, let's try and get Warren Rengar to know where he starts. That's my only goal. He's showing here at 39 seconds. So, I mean, he can only start topside. Probably don't need to ward here, but it's okay. You get it anyways. And we just clear down. We're full clearing down. I think there's no point to path through Riven Lane when he's versus Lulu. You have a Nautilus. Let's use the Nautilus in the early game. Any skirmish with a Nautilus sets me up. You get a reset. GG. Just full clear down. Viego's full clear is very fast, so we do it. Okay, we know Rengar path down, so I'm gonna play this slow reds. You're gonna ward this bush. And it looks like he crossed. I mean, like, he's not here. So, we just take the crap for free. You think about diving bot here? Is there anything? Okay. Lux will burn flash here. Okay, damn, I'm not doing it. Ideally, I mean, like, my knowledge should have done that, like, when I was closer. That's okay. In base, we walk top. Here. Lulu can be gankable. Which I'm just pinking for my Riven, see if it is. My Riven needs a crash, like a wave crash, so I'm here to help him. And I go all the way around to help the Riven. Rengar can be here, so we have to be careful that we have to do this very fast. This guy's no flash from earlier. So we get a kill. Okay. Rengar, right now, can be anywhere. But I think he's around here. He should be around the Raptor camp. That's all we know. Just know that your Raptors can be invaded because his tempo is better on his camp clear right now. So think about that while you're playing when you do a gank like that. You see Rengar catching the mid wave. Wait, did Rengar path up this game? Actually, honestly, we'll know. Oh no, he did path up this game. So that means he was never there. So that means we knew Rengar path up actually. That's why I'm making this play with full confidence. So that means that's why I'm pulling his dragon. Why? Look, 58 seconds, his blue buff spawning. 48 seconds, my blue. Well, his blue buff spawning way later than mine. But you see, I am pulling Drake, knowing that he is topside because remember he caught the mid wave reds. When he caught the mid wave, he went straight to his Raptors. So he's exiting his Krugs. That's the end of his full clear. I skipped my Krug camp here because my tempo was already a little slow, right? Because I did the top dive. So I play for the Drake. So if I do the Krugs and then Dragon, he will be here in time. But if I do the Drake, then I mean, I most likely I might not be able to take the crab, but I get a Dragon, which is more valuable than the crab, and it's like similar XP. Damn, I actually get stopped here, which sucks. Should have been my dragon, I would say. How did they know, actually, now that I think about it? Like, did he only walk here just because, like, crab is spawning? Like, honestly, it's, like, kind of a mid-div. Because, you know, my mid... Like, honestly, Zoe should fight way harder on the wave here. Because I'm on dragon. Because he should know if Mbessa moves into river, then I can't play the game, right? Yeah, it's unlucky, I guess. Because, crab spawns. Whatever, I base. Look at top lane, because I'm opening top side now. Killed, he pulled the wave, sure. Okay, I just clear my camps. I'm pinging, maybe there's a raptor invade. Okay. I had nothing to do for a second. If he never caught the mid wave earlier, his raptors would have been up too, right? So see Rengar exiting. Well, he finishes clear. I'm running straight to grubs. Why? Because I want to get one objective. Don't really care about my red buff. Mid does. I'm really trying to get this kill. Kind of blows. Now I'm playing for... I mean, Rengar is doing some illegal shit here. My game doesn't look super insane. Get a kill. Almost kept chasing. Okay, got another kill. Yeah, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Game is recovered. Now I have full Kraken, so any fight is good around me. If I'm there at the fight on a CC ability, on any CC, I will kill anyone. So I just full clear down. And I'm gonna play with my supports, because I'm pathing bot lane. I could also play with my mid laner, because he also has CC. Looks like my Knowles is inting the game. And not waiting for me. Okay. It's their dragon, I mean, you can't really contest it. I just push mid. Mbessa does a very disgusting trade. Ends up dying. I play for more. Play for his bot side here. Yeah, another kill. Bets. Take his whole bot side. And I think here, this is where I think the game was over. Because I won 4 different play. Well, I won a play, then I was like very in a shit spot. Like nothing was working out. And then I won 3 plays pretty much. So, game is very good for me. I pretty much can carry. Now I'm doing my camps. Because there's nothing to do. And usually, ideally on Viego, you fight when your ult is up. Now I'm just clearing down, clearing down, clearing down. Rengar, well, they end up 1-for-1, it's okay. We're gonna play for bot tower here. Looking mid because they're fighting a lot. This guy's aggressively trading WQR. Kill him. Here, check if his camps are up. See if I can gank. Well, kill this guy. Decide against it. And I see that they're fighting mid here. See, like, I'm looking mid, trying to get a flank on them. They're fighting. Trying to see if I can kill here. Kind of unlucky, actually. I didn't hit W on either person. It's kind of sad, no? Like, how unlucky is this? If it hits on either one of them, it's like literally a free kill, I feel like. Because I definitely can kill the deluxe. Yeah, I don't know what Rengar is doing here, but he's just dead. Funny player. Damn. I gave away shutdown. Yeah, that's the downside of this build. You're very squishy. Very, very squishy. Okay, playing around the next dragon. They have 2 drakes, so we really want to play for contest the 3rd. No, it starts a fight. We actually dodged a lot of abilities. I mean, it was very close. We actually got hit by any of those abilities. It would have been really bad. Really bad if we got hit. End up winning out the skirmish though. They have to give. They're gonna play heralds. Kappa, we play the heralds. I mean, this game is like really slow, honestly. Like the game has like kind of slowed down just because like players have been working out. Take his Krugs. And here, you know, I'm playing for his camp, so I have my balling on my side. So I want to play really aggressive here. If I can. Rengar also already ulted. I'm still very strong. I have Collector. I see how Lulu's trying to defend top camps. So I just go on him. You see that Rengar trying to fight us. I polyed him. And yeah, we just kill everyone. Okay, let's look at how I played the fight. So we chunked the Lulu, right? Here I Q, then R. Because I don't want to flash for it, so I just R for it. And so I can just gap close and then like just kill the first turret. And I grab the Lulu body. And I see that Lux is coming. I see his Nami ult. I react to Nami ult. I know that Lux is there. And I look to poly him whenever I can. And Lux thinks that I'm going to ult on top of the Rengar, like in the middle. But I play it in a way where I'm able to ult in a way that kind of catches him off guard. And I still am able to hit him with the ults. Because I feel like most people will ult on top of him. And that's why the Lux threw the Q like that, right? Just look. You see Lux? I mean, this is normal. I think this is like correct what the Lux did. It's just very unexpected, right? He thought I would just keep hitting or ult on top of him. But I ulted to the side. And then I flashed here and insta W auto. And got my passive auto. And then, yeah, they just all die. I was pushing. Okay, we get another buy. We buy Serpents. I mean, they have Ambessa, Lux, Nami, like the Airy Shield. It's pretty good this game, I would say. Remember, full clearing is not real. If you see people pushing out sideways, see here. You see how their topper, their Ambessa, which was their mid laner, is pushing out a side wave. Think about killing them. Think about champions that are pushing out side waves. You can always try to pick them off. They need cover if they go this far. You know? But you should be willing to fight. You see? The Rengar covered here. You see what I mean? Forcing a jump on me, but... what even happened here? Play it slow. Wait for the reset. Okay, I mean, low-key, I just ran it down. What? What did I just do? Okay, let's see what I could have done better here. Dude, is Rengar not just OP, by the way, to even survive this? Isn't this kind of crazy, by the way? Like, yo, nerf Rengar W, please. Like, it shouldn't be allowed to heal this much. Like, dude, like, let's be honest. Cringe champion. Actual unskilled champ. In certain ways. Team I'm winning. Who cares? Now we're just farming here, right? Why? Why are we farming here? Well, there's nothing to do. My whole team's off the map, right? So this is where I farm. But if my team wants to do something, I'm all for it. I play with them. You shouldn't farm when your team wants to do something. You should farm when like there's nothing to do. Nothing to do. If anything, if your team wants to do something, you should farm their camps. Because then you're closer towards your team to progress the game. To do something in the game. You know what I mean? This guy's pushing top, so I'm here to punish him. Okay, low-key, I played out like shits, but it's okay. Baron's down. I mean, jungler's down, so we can maybe play for Baron. We decide not against it. We play for just tempo, because, I mean, they can contest it pretty easily, I'm gonna be honest. Like, our champs aren't that great for tanking, and we need our knowledge to engage. Okay, our Corki did die randomly. That's probably why we didn't pull it. Wait, how did Ambessa die now? Ah, animal. I have Shubo, so I don't think I can die. Huh. One shot. Okay, I mean, there's a jump on the map. I mean, this bot is like pretty like simple. I mean, like we didn't do anything too special this game, you know, compared to other games. Here we see a guy still pushing the side, right? So I'm just sitting here waiting. Maybe he like plays to go more. We just deny him from playing the game. Oh yeah, he ulted, but like he went on my mid laner, so I'm just here for the fights. Let my team kind of do like the dirty work for me, and then I just, you know, take him down. You know what I'm saying? I got flashed. Okay. That's it. And that's the game. Okay. We're again in I guess man, dude, seeing master players in Lofi when there's like GM Charles is like kind of cringe, but it's okay. We're playing against a lot of weird champions. They are very heavy in AP topside. I mean, they also have AP support. We do have a Nautilus, which is very good. I mean, playing this game is kind of difficult, but we should play through mid and bots because they're the easiest lanes to kind of make impact. Playing for a Fiora lane into a Azir is pretty hard, so we will play for topside or mid bot. Sorry. So you're thinking, after what I just said, why am I starting bot side? Well, there's always a chance where I can level 3 bot. That's why. And if my top lane decides to make a volatile with Ignite, I can always clean up a kill top. So this kind of covers like every kind of angle, basically. If you start Raptors, you're able to level 3 gank bot, you're able to level 3 gank mid, you're able to go through your top side, gank top, then go through mid again and gank mid, and then you can do your bot side camps and you can gank bot again. And then you will base, exit, you go to your top camps, and then you can play for mid and Drake again. It's very flexible. That's why I like it a lot. And it's the kind of game where I can actually play any 3 lane, but I really want to be able to see if I can make a play happen bot side, right? So here I do this because I'm just planning to, you know, straight up just walk towards mid or just play the recall. And then here, yeah, force this play. I think it's very, very crazy. But I do think if we played this better, I do think it was a free kill. Why? Well, reason is, if I'm balling played better, I'd hold in the wave earlier. We could have had a kill. We also could have had a kill here, potentially. But you know, never know. And I actually never. Oh yeah, I noticed here that his Raptors got taken, so I went to pull his blue buff. And playing for a fight early is not bad. Like our champions are good at fighting. It's just that I have no flash, so I have to be careful. And also they have a Galio, so I need to be careful about that too. We burn Mantra Q, so not bad. See Galio coming. Just gonna play on the Galio. He has a flashing. Kind of unlucky. But we end up killing everyone. So now, why was this fight good? You guys are thinking. So, 1, both lanes have to catch a wave. Okay. 2, these guys are waiting. I mean, my ball wave is pretty bad, but mid wave is also really bad for Galio. So, it's not perfect on both sides, but both sides are losing something. I burn Mantra Q here. It's not easy for Talia just to land W, because I can always W out, because look at the range where I stood. When he did this, I already knew he fucked up. I just had to walk it out. And it's very easy to dodge Talia W, in my opinion, if you have good movements, because I'm anticipating it the whole time. And as soon as Mantra Q gets burned, especially, they can't win the fight anymore. So I guess the mistake they made is Mantra Qing too early. Because it kind of matters. It's like Karma's only useful with her Mantra. Then when Galio flashes over here, I'm trying to play off my WCD, right? It's really unlucky that, you know, he eat my W. If he didn't, I mean, I would just one-shot him straight up. I'll have way more HP than I do now. And I probably would be able to get his E off to where I maybe would not just die. Because I think I kill everyone here, myself. But, you know, my team does it too. Ends up being a fight where, like, yeah, I don't get to be the one that pops off. But now my lanes really profit off this, so it's okay. Now we just go straight. I think here I see Atilia's on her bot side, so I don't pull the crab right away because I mean there's no need. So I just do my camp, then I do the crab, and I think I look to invade. Why do I look to invade? Let's see. Okay, so we see here that Talia's going to my bot side, or into the bot river, and he can play my bot side, so I'm just playing for his camps. And I'm also able to play top side here. Wow, it's just unlucky actually. Yeah, interesting game. Crossing mid. Letting the Nautilus do the dirty work. Then we play for the kill. Get the Galio kill. Notice that my Raptors are gone, so now we play for my camps. Maybe this is up. And we get it. We go through bot side. We don't need to base. We're pretty strong. We have a recurve bow. I still have the Galio shield on me from earlier. Over the crab. Now there's another dirty little fight in the river. I mean, Karma's low, so they can't really play this. Dodge the Tilly W with a good reaction. Looks like Gallery dies again. I mean, we're able to play this because Talia supports. The Karma is really low. Here I'm playing for XP because I want to play 2 Invaders red. Because it's not allowed. His Gallery's dead. And I'm a lot stronger than he is on this turn. Right now. So, play whatever I can get. Get the Raptors. And let's try to go more. And I play to go all the way around. Galio is not 6 yet. Oh no, he is. See, so Tilio's over here playing for Skrugs. Oh, he like kind of had like a spaz. Okay, honestly, could play a lot better. Okay, what could we have done better here? One, we know he has to come to his reds, so we could be more patient. That's one. So what we should do here is just wait. We can lead with W if we want, and then we can buffer her W, her knockback, with my ult. If you know you can do that, you can buffer your ults on CC, so you're not actually CC'd. So I can lead with W right here instead of queuing. But I guess I tried to play for max damage, right? I wanted to Q and auto, then W. If he flashes, you know, I just ult towards him, right? But I probably should start with W here always. I should just charge my W onto him, and then I auto, Q auto, as soon as he Ws. I will R. I will just not R until he needs, like, he Ws. And you probably will flash it too, right? And yeah, that's it. Now we walk to our bot side. We're doing our camps. We're going straight through Grubs because they can't really pull Dragon. I guess here they tried to pull the Grubs. Well, low-key, I got lucky there. Honestly, this game looks really badly played. But too bad. Setup with Viego is just too OP. Now we play for the Ralty camp. Goes here. Yeah, there I kind of tried to do it, but I actually ended up dodging his W. Now I'm playing the lane gang top because maybe he baits the Zir. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard. I mean, Azir is playing pretty disciplined, I would say. I give it one turn. I mean, my bot's basing anyways. If you get the kill on Azir, it's pretty good, I would say. Yeah, this guy's just smurfing, actually. Oh. Oh. Dude, he has to be so mad, right? Like, his wave is such a bad spot, and he's just getting camped by his jungler. Damn. I'm dead. Back to tower. Worth. They got dragon? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I play to screw with their top laner, so that's just a cost. I mean, it's really good for my top, to be honest. And losing one dragon, honestly, it doesn't really matter. The dragon got taken very late in the game. So it's not going to be like a straight up solo game, unless the game stalls for a long time. And there's like 20 kills in this game, so to me, like, playing for dragons doesn't really matter too much, unless you did dragon really early. Then it kind of matters. But because it was taken at 11 minutes, I don't really care. I mean, honestly, we could just WR'd. I mean, I think it's like unnecessary for me to flash. I mean, you can see like not every game, like even I play well, you know. Even like better players play well. Sometimes we have bad games, and this to me is considered a bad game, even though my KDA quote unquote looks okay. But we could have played a lot better in terms of our mechanics. There you see there, I buffered the thing. Ooh. The Kraken damage. Crazy, right? I love Kraken on Viego. It's so good. And the early game power is really strong. Triforce is really strong though, in terms of like tankiness and how good it is as a one item overall. Where Kraken's like power spike is really way stronger than Triforce. It's catching wave. We have nothing to do. I mean, there's nothing really proactive to do. I mean, team already won their own plays, so I'm just farming for my camps. Now looked in base, got full collector. Usually you want to make plays when you have your ult up. Here we just do one camp and we just pull Herald right away. And I think that's pretty much the game. I mean, we didn't do that much this game, but I mean, it's just like, just how a game is. Sometimes you kind of just have to pressure and be just like on the map doing things, and that's all you have to do as a jungler sometimes. And that's it. They kind of just FF the game, you know? That's just jungling.